they reverse the result of your fight,
Yeah.
should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right? To keep the integrity of the sport.
Gervonta Tank Davis has clearly had enough of the criticism surrounding his knee incident during the fight with Frank Martin. He's finally clapped back at his critics, but despite speaking out, the backlash hasn't eased up. Tank is still catching heat from all sides.
Gervonta Tank Davis, GTD, and I don't mean got the draws, went up against Lamont Roach. Let me tell you something. Tank got spanked. Roach should have won. And Tank even dropped to his knee. It should have been called a knockdown.
Tank's not the only one feeling the pressure now. A newly surfaced interview with referee Willis has added even more fuel to the fire. As the controversy grows, tensions are running high. Here's a breakdown of all the latest drama.
Did Gervonta Davis take a knee, and should he have been deducted a point and in the end lost that fight to Roach, in your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, if it was a draw, he take a knee. And plus, the corner go up.
The same fans who once chanted Tank's name and the analysts who hailed him as boxing's most dangerous puncher are now tearing him apart over one controversial moment. The internet hasn't let up. Memes are flooding timelines, and suddenly, everyone's an expert on what happened in that ring. Meanwhile, the New York State Athletic Commission is still reviewing referee Steve Willis's handling of the fight, adding more fuel to the fire. Just hours ago, Tank reached his breaking point. Frustrated and fed up, he didn't hold back. Asterisk, boxing is trash. Look at everyone bashing me. They're the same ones who bet on me. Asterisk, he said. Asterisk, you lose once or have a bad night and suddenly, that's all anyone remembers. Asterisk.
Boxing has become this thing where, you have to be undefeated for people to care about you, and that's all going to go.
And he's got a point. Since the fight, the conversation hasn't been about Tank's explosive power, his undefeated run, or his dominance in the ring. It's been all about that moment. The moment he took a knee. The moment Steve Willis hesitated. The moment Lamont Roach Jr. was arguably denied a rightful knockdown. In an instant, the narrative shifted. The same people who once called Tank untouchable are now questioning his vulnerability. Fighters who used to stay quiet about him are suddenly speaking up, acting like this is their window to take a shot. And maybe the biggest slap in the face? People are actually talking like Shakur Stevenson would run right through him.
To what may happen against Shakur Stevenson, I hear more about Shakur Stevenson after this fight than I hear about Lamont Roach, which I think is sad.
That's what really pushed Tank over the edge. I lost focus in there, but that doesn't mean SHT. Asterisk, he snapped. Asterisk, I'll get back up and we'll see what everyone says. I'll put all of them down. Asterisk, it's clear his frustration goes beyond the Roach fight. He's fed up with the disrespect. From analysts and fans to fellow fighters taking jabs, Tank sees it all, and he's letting the world know he's not backing down. Meanwhile, the controversy surrounding the fight is far from over. The ProBox TV panel didn't hold back, and one thing was clear: what happened in that ring was a mess. Veteran boxing journalist Dan Raphael was especially blunt. Asterisk, that bad night by Willis cost Lamont Roach a championship, robbed him of handing America's top fighter his first loss. A lot went wrong, and it was all against Lamont Roach. Asterisk.
If the question is about Gervonta Davis's power, what is his power like? Is he as hard a puncher as he's made out to be? If the best name that somebody could give me, if somebody that he knocked out is a little dude who was at his, fourth weight? I can't read too much into that.
Former referee Jack Rice, trainers Steven, Breadman, Edwards, and ex-champions Chris Algieri and Paulie Malignaggi were all in agreement. Roach's knockdown should have been counted. The way Steve Willis handled the moment left too many unanswered questions. First came the hesitation. Then, Tank turned his back and casually walked to his corner in the middle of the round. And right in the chaos, his trainer Calvin Ford was allowed to step in and wipe his face with a towel. Asterisk, how does that happen? Asterisk, Malignaggi asked during the panel. Asterisk, how does a fighter just walk to his corner? get his face wiped, and the ref does nothing? That's insane. Asterisk.
To me, I think I won the fight. Now, granted, 9th round should have been called a knockdown. 2 judges on the official scorecards gave him the round 10-9. If that was a knockdown, I win the round 10-8. That's a 3-point swing.
Now, ProBox TV founder and Roach's advisor, Gary Jonas, is stepping up and taking things to the next level. He's officially filed an appeal with the New York State Athletic Commission, demanding that the fight result be overturned and Roach be declared the rightful winner. His argument? The knockdown was obvious. Tank turned his back mid-round, and Calvin Ford illegally stepped onto the ring apron. Any one of those should have warranted a point deduction from referee Steve Willis. People make mistakes, but it always seems to favor the A side, trainer Bradman Edwards said, echoing a growing sentiment among fans. When Tank was the undefeated golden boy, the calls always seemed to go his way. But now, with this moment of vulnerability, the conversation has shifted to how boxing often protects its biggest names. Malignaggi didn't mince words either. You cannot call your own timeout, he said flatly. Asterisk, that's not how this works.
Tank, you lost that fight. I mean, the only reason they gave you the fight was because you would make more money as a champion, but there's no way it's a draw, and they didn't call it a knockdown. If they called a knockdown, you lost that.
While the commission continues to review the fight, Tank's focus has shifted to one thing: revenge. He knows that if he had finished Roach early, none of this would even be a discussion. The same analysts tearing him down now would be hyping up his power and dominance had things gone differently. And then there's the pack of fighters circling like sharks. Shakur Stevenson didn't waste a second. Throwing shade and suggesting Tank's performance showed he can't handle slick, technical boxers. Ryan Garcia chimed in too, taking to Twitter to clown him with a jab. Asterisk, not so scary anymore, huh? Asterisk.
So when your foot's out, one foot out, you're going to get in the ring and you're going to have that moment where you got to step it up and it just won't come. And I think that's what happened.
What do you think about him taking the knee at that point?
I think that
should it have been ruled a knockdown?
100% should have been ruled.
Even Devin Haney, who's had his fair share of back and forth with Tank, couldn't resist taking a jab, posting, asterisk, real champions don't take knees. Asterisk, but Tank isn't just hearing the noise, he's taking notes. For him, this goes beyond whether the knee should have been ruled a knockdown. It's about pride. It's about proving that one shaky night doesn't erase a career built on knockouts and dominance. He's earned his reputation as the most dangerous puncher in the division, and now he's locked in on reminding the world exactly why. I'll put all of them down, he said again this time, like a promise.
Thought he would, and I thought he won the fight personally. The no knockdown, that was like unheard of. It was the first time I've ever seen it with my own 2 eyes. And
talk of a rematch with Roach is already picking up steam, but for Tank, that's just the beginning. He's thinking bigger. He wants to silence every critic, to bury this controversy with a knockout so devastating that the Roach fight becomes a forgotten footnote. But the truth is, this moment isn't going away anytime soon. Even if the New York Commission refuses to overturn the result, the debate lingers. For now, it's a blemish on his legacy. But history has a way of repeating itself. Legends like Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, and Muhammad Ali all faced moments of doubt. What set them apart was how they answered back. And as for Tank, he's making it crystal clear this isn't his downfall. This is the spark for his next chapter. And if there's one thing history has shown us, it's that an angry Gervonta Davis is the most dangerous version of all.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before... Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
No matter how much Tank wants to move on, the criticism just keeps coming, and it's not just from trolls online. Some of the biggest voices in boxing are weighing in, and every day the debate over that controversial moment grows louder. Instead of fading, the fire is spreading. Now, there's a new twist fanning the flames. A recently surfaced video shows referee Steve Willis being confronted about his handling of the situation. The clip went viral almost instantly. In it, a fan catches Willis off guard, demanding to know why he didn't call a knockdown when Tank dropped to one knee. The fan didn't pull any punches, calling the moment some BS. Willis, clearly uncomfortable, wouldn't offer an explanation. "I can't speak on that," he said. When the fan pressed again, "He did some BS though." Willis simply repeated, "I can't speak on it. I can't."
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee? I can't. Yes. Can't speak on that? Yes. He did some book though? I can't speak. You have no personal opinion, nothing? Yeah, especially you.
Willis's silence only added fuel to the fire. To many fans, his refusal to comment feels like an unspoken admission that he knows he messed up but won't own up to it publicly. And that hesitation is only pushing Roach's team to double down in their fight to get the result overturned. The bout ended in a majority draw, with one judge scoring it 115-113 for Davis, and the other two calling it 114-114. But now, with growing backlash and mounting pressure, there's a real possibility that the outcome could be changed. WBA President Gilberto Mendoza Jr. has already weighed in, and he didn't mince words. Let me repeat, taking a knee without a punch shall be ruled a knockdown. It affected the result of the fight.
That happened. You thought it was just an off night? Or?
Everybody has an off night. Everybody has an off night. Yeah, I had a fucking off night. Fucking crew. Everyone has a fucking off night. It's fucking boxing.
You want to run that back with Cruz or what?
If I hit him with a little jab or whatever the case, oh, that ain't nothing. Or if he hit me, or if I block a shot, I was like, oh, too slow. Or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Meanwhile, the New York State Athletic Commission, NYSAC, continues to face intense backlash for its role in the unfolding controversy. Its acknowledgement of a technical failure that blocked replay review during a pivotal moment has sparked widespread outrage. A commission spokesperson confirmed the glitch occurred during the crucial 9th round, leaving officials with no choice but to rely entirely on referee Steve Willis's judgment in real time. The fallout has prompted calls for urgent reform, with critics demanding updated systems and stricter protocols to ensure critical mistakes aren't repeated. As some of the biggest voices in boxing continue to weigh in, the pressure on NYSAC is only increasing. Roach's team remains relentless in their pursuit of justice, while the WBA has begun to walk back its initial defense of the referee, now signaling openness to revisiting the fight's outcome. Gervonta Davis may still have his belt, but the storm isn't passing. Rematch demands are gaining momentum, and scrutiny of NYSAC's handling grows by the day. The commission's official review could stretch on for weeks, maybe even months, but one thing's for sure, as soon as new details drop, you'll be the first to know. Be sure to subscribe and stay locked in.